Hello, it's Rostifer here, and I'm playing a new game type from Primal Carnage called Get to the Chopper. It's a team-based objective game type, and the basic premise of it is similar to Hardpoint in Call of Duty or King of the Hill in Halo. You have to take a series of points in order to win the game. The difference in this is that you don't get points for each base that you take. You simply have to take them all in order to reach a final outcome, which in this case is getting to the chopper. Individually you get points, but the only way you can win as a whole is by getting all of them. If you only take the first point, you won't win the game. So you need to work as a team in order to take them. And that means keeping in mind the utility of each class, knowing what they do, and looking at how many of each there are on your team. For instance, if you've got a team full of scientists, you're probably going to lose the game. You need to have a good balance of teams, focusing on the ones that have the most utility, and that is the Pathfinder and the Pyro. The Pathfinder has a lot of damage, and it also has flares which make it difficult for dinosaurs to see. The Pyro also does a lot of damage, and the flame also makes it difficult for dinosaurs to see. And the grenades are pretty useful as well on the large theropods. The other classes are good as well. The Commando does a lot of damage but doesn't really have any utility to it. The Scientist can slow dinosaurs down with their track gun, and the Trapper can stop the large predators from eating you, so that's kind of useful. But other than that, the Pyro and the Pathfinder are the ones you really want to use. This is still on beta, this game type at the moment, as you can see from the top right, so a lot of it is subject to change. Developers have said they want to keep in mind the opinions of fans and take it in the process of refining this game type and making it better. Some points are easier to take than others. This one can be pretty easy to take, as can the first one. The first one, Pteranodons have a little bit of trouble getting in there, and the Carnotaurus can't get in there at all, so you pretty much rely on the Raptors and the Dilos, whereas this one's a little bit more open. But I just find it, because it's so open, it's very easy for the humans to sort of duck and dive while the meter is going up. But yeah, because you can see how many team members, how many of each class are on your team when you go to the class selection screen, it's a good idea to keep an eye on that and try and tailor who you're going to play based on that. There's no point playing another Pyro if there's like 5 already on the team. Just keep that in mind when you're playing this game. It's not team deathmatch, it's an objective game type. And in a minute you're going to see the new class I've added, which is the Spinosaurus, which takes place of the T-Rex tank class in this game type. So this is where the Pathfinder comes into real use, because they do a lot of damage at close range, and they can use the flares to stop dinosaurs from seeing. Low, that one just bugged out. Yeah, here we are. This is Spino. Don't really get a good look at it in this video, but you'll see more of it soon. Essentially it's like T-Rex, it just has a couple of extra attacks, and I'll go over those in the dinosaur video. It can't get up onto the helipad platform, or at least it's not supposed to, though I have seen it do it a couple of times. It's not actually supposed to do that, so you shouldn't encounter that issue, but if you do, just run like hell, basically. It's pretty powerful, but if you've got a lot of players there, then you should be able to take it down pretty quickly. Other than that, yeah, I'm really enjoying this game type. It's a very welcome addition to Primal Carnage, and Team Deathmatch was getting a little bit boring and repetitive. This game definitely needed an objective game type in order to freshen things up and give it some variation, and I think this definitely does that. It still needs a few kinks worked out here and there, as it seems to be balanced very much in the human's favour. We seem to win it most of the time. In this case, win it very quickly. But once it has the kinks worked out, I think it's going to be really, really good, and I'm looking to see where it goes and what else they add to the game. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and cheers.